How's it going, guys? Bringing you a Wi-Fi battle today against your boy DJ. And let me tell you about a certain little squid Pokemon which is definitely top of my list, well, top 5 we'll say, for the new Gen 6 Pokemon. That is Malamar, of course. Malamar, great Pokemon, really weird Pokemon, like Dark Psychic, unique typing, which they should have given to Gothitelle, but I won't hold any grudges. Gets like topsy-turvy, contrary, infiltrator actually if you want to go with that, but it's a really cool Pokemon. But essentially I think, okay fine, Bastiodon, great lead Pokemon, you know, Galvantula can't do anything to it, I'm just gonna get up the rocks as it gets up Sticky Web. I can't really do anything about that, because most of these are sashed anyway, so I couldn't even take it out, but yep, go for the Metal Burst, does nothing because he does make the right play by going for the Signal Beam to scout for that, which is what you should always do against a Bastiodon. But now I'm just going to go for the Roar. I figure he's not going to want to stay in, so I'll Roar just to get more damage on something. Now this thing comes in. Now, I was debating in my head whether or not it would be the Scizor or the Pinsir that would go Mega, but you know, it makes sense that Pinsir would be the Mega, given that Scizor is pretty good standalone, so this thing Megas up. I am not too worried because I do have my Rotom around, which obviously doesn't get affected by the Sticky Web because of Levitate, and it resists both its stab moves, which is awesome, like the, what do you call it, Aerialate, Return, and the X-Scissor. So Stone Edge is the only thing I've got to worry about, really, which is nice. So I'll Volt Switch out. I know he has the T-Tar, so there's absolutely no point in trying to overheat yet. And I do not want to trick my Scarf away. No, we need that Scarf. Go to Starmie. Not the greatest thing to take on a T-Tar, but I kind of want the Sticky Web gone. By the way, some of you would have seen the Sticky Web go down and see, you know, an opportunity arise, which I didn't even realise until probably 3/4 of the way through the game, but we'll come to that in a bit. So I think, okay, so I want to get some good, you know, I want my Toxicroak to have the best chance possible, so getting rid of the Sticky Web, whatever. Go to Rotom again, try and Volt Switch on this thing, hoping he'd switch, but he doesn't. That's, you know, that's whatever. I mean, Sticky Web's back up, which is a bit annoying, but I will try and find a way to spin once again. Starmie's pretty quick anyway, so I can hopefully get in on T-Tar and spin again at some point. Unfortunately, this is a series of unfortunate events. Get the crit power on the Thunder, then get fully paralyzed as I try and take him out, which is, like, basically renders Kecleon completely useless for the entire game, but, you know, it would have been nice for the Gengar, it would have been nice for, I don't know, what else has he got? Probably not, I guess only the Gengar and the Galvantula it was good for, but whatever. Go to Toxicroak because I feel like I can take any single hit from Gengar. I'm not actually too familiar with how bulky Toxicroak is or how strong Gengar is, being someone that never plays OU, but I kind of assumed I could take a Shadow Ball. Here I got a Bastiodon, forgetting completely about Focus Blast. I thought it would be like Shadow Ball, Dazzling Gleam or something, or what I'm used to, which is Haunter carrying like Shadow Ball, Sludge Bomb, Disable, Substitute, which I kept sort of predicting there was the Disable. I don't know why Focus Blast. I can't think of any reason why you would Focus Blast there, because Kecleon's dead, and I think everything else takes better damage from Shadow Ball, doesn't it? Unless I'm missing something, I don't know. But yeah, whatever, go to Starmie here, hoping to try and spin away. You know, maybe I can outspeed the Scizor, I can probably outspeed the T-Tar. Unfortunately, it turns out, no, I cannot outspeed the Scizor because I just died to a U-turn. I don't know if Scizzor's naturally faster with the -1 drop, or he's like fully speed invested or whatever, but like, whatever. You know, Sticky Web not going away isn't too big a deal. I still have priority on my Toxicroak, I still have this thing which is Scarfed, and I still have my secret weapon which is waiting in the wings, yeah boy. In comes Galvantula. This was actually a good play because it means that I can't Volt Switch out on here, so now I can bring in the T-Tar for free, and that basically means he's like 0 damage from the Volt Switch basically, and something has to die on my team. So it's like, fine, okay, we Volt Switch out, we go to Toxicroak because it's useless, And now, I'm in a bit of a predicament. It's two Pokemon versus his T-Tar, Scizor, Mega Pinsir, I think dies on entry, so that's irrelevant. And one other thing, so I don't know what to do, really. Let's do what we always do in our times of trouble. Let's ask Liam Neeson.
Release the Kraken!
Of course, the Kraken! The +1 speed, how could I forget? Sticky Web. If people are going to use Sticky Web, you always want to bring something with either contrary, I guess, defiant or competitive, or failing that, clear body, white smoke, whatever. Great way to counter Sticky Web. And actually, Sticky Web sounded like a really overpowered thing when I first heard about it, but there's actually quite a few ways around it. Like, for a start, it doesn't affect anything that's flying or levitating, so quite a few things are just unaffected, but yeah, definitely something to take into consideration. And Malamar, like, the fact that you can do that with Sticky Web and the fact that you are, well, if something tries to King Shield you if you're against an Aegislash, then obviously you'll just get attack boost from trying to attack that thing. And not only that, but it gets the Super Pyrotoz for the classic Spinder tactic of just boosting yourself up. Dual Stab, Night Slash, Psycho Cut. It also gets a load of special moves, which is weird because it has really bad special attack, but I mean, if you want to run a special set, then go for it. It gets Flamethrower, gets Dark Pulse, you know, not too bad. So the Dragonite comes in, that's gonna just about live the Night Slash. I don't know, I was actually expecting that to kill, but it's whatever. You know, Malamar did his job, took out the Scizor, the T-Tar, almost killed this thing to the point where Rotom can just come in, go for that big T-Bolt, and just finish it off. So that is awesome. Malamar, do not mess with Malamar. Big ass threat. Oh yeah, and Pinsir dies to rocks, whatever. So yeah, it's definitely one of my favourite Pokemon to use so far. It's not got the best speed, so a Choice Scarf set is what a lot of people tend to run, but I run Substitute 3 attacks just because I don't know, it seemed like a good combo. A lot of times you'll force a switch, so you can get up a free sub, and then just start boosting up, and eventually they won't actually be able to break your sub with physical moves, so I love it. Good Pokemon. Right, so great game, man. That was really enjoyable, and I was definitely worried about that Mega Pinsir, so, you know, lucky coincidence I just happened to bring the right Rotom form, so hope you all enjoyed the game, and with that being said, I will see you all next time. Goodbye.